Om Prano Devi Saraswati Vajavi Vajinivati Dina Vitriyavatu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hello, this is Linda Madani, and I want to invite you to learn a beautiful meditation. A meditation that has been very useful for me. It's a meditation that I practice when I find I'm too much in my head. I need to sink into my heart. It's a meditation that works with different aspects. It works with your sense of clairaudience because you hear a mantra, clairvoyance because you visualize energy, and also you move energy up and down. So I'll explain to you how to do it. But before, make yourself comfortable. Make sure that your take a cross-legged position, or you could be on a chair. Make sure that your knees are not any higher than your hip bones. What happens when the knees are too high, you tend to flex your spine. And that's not very good for meditation, yeah? So if you need to pause, go and fetch a cushion and come back. So here we are. So make yourself comfortable. You can take a mudra on your hands, and you put you can use chin mudra by bringing your index and thumbs together and put on top of your knees. But before we do that, I want to explain that we'll be working in the frontal passage. The frontal passage is one meridian. So you know that there's many meridians in the body. There's three principles. There's the Sushumna Nadi that goes up the spine. There's Ida and Pingala that crisscross around. But there's another one among all the different nadis that start at the perineum and goes up the frontal passage all the way to the eyebrow center. But we'll work between the throat and the navel. And so this is an important meditation. We'll move our awareness up from the navel to the throat and throat to the navel. So what you want to visualize is a channel. Perhaps it has about the diameter of your little finger that is spanning from your navel to your throat. That works with three important chakras. These are actually called not chakras, they're called chetram, which are the trigger points of the chakra. The navel chakra, this is your seat of power. Gives you, it supports the chakras of above. It supports the heart chakra, our ability to love, to have compassion. And the throat chakra, which is our ability to speak our truth and also hear our truth. So we'll be working with these three energies. We'll be breathing up and down. So you have to imagine a glass-like tube that is spanning, perhaps the diameter of your little finger, that is spanning from your navel to your throat. And what we'll do, we'll go inside that tube and we'll move our awareness up and down from the navel, which is the seat of our power, to our throat, the seat of our ability to speak and also to hear messages. So we'll breathe as we inhale from navel to throat, and as we exhale, throat to navel. So we'll do that a little while to feel until the passage along which the breath moves becomes smooth and complete. And then we'll start to visualize the prana, the life force. So then you can visualize life force as a form of a golden light or a golden liquid that is moving up and down. So then we'll start to use our clairvoyance ability. First it was the clairsentient ability where we feel, and then it's the clairvoyance, we visualize this beautiful energy moving up and down. And the third, it's the clairaudience where we're going to chant mentally a mantra from the navel to throat and throat to navel. It will be the mantra So from the navel to throat, Ham from throat to navel. And the mantra Soham means that, Ham means I am, that I am. So eventually when you do this practice, the mantra reverses and then it becomes I am that. That happens after a time when you practice for a long time. So these are the elements for this practice. So let's get started. So again, make yourself comfortable. Put your hands on your knees. Take the mudra, the chin mudra, bringing your index and thumbs together. Extend your spine. Close your eyes. Adjust your body to make sure that you're comfortable. And simply bring your awareness to the breath. Start to simply observe the natural breath coming and going. From the external to the internal. And then from the internal to the external. Just establish yourself as this living awareness that is witnessing the ebb and flow of the natural breath. You're not doing it at this point, there's no effort. You just observe the breath coming in and coming out, the natural ingoing and outgoing breath. And the breath is natural and you're relaxing. And bring the relaxation to your feet. Relax both of your feet. Both of your ankles. Both of your calf muscles. Relax both of your knees. Both of your thighs. Relax your genitals. Relax your buttocks. Relax your belly and the lower back. Relax your chest, your shoulder blades. Relax both of your shoulders, both of your arms, both of your hands. Relax your whole body, but also feel the spine lengthening. The tailbone is reaching the ground, the top of the spine is reaching the sky. And you also relax the two ridges of muscles next to your spine. And you're just breathing naturally. Just breathe naturally. And feel your chest, feel your torso like a helium balloon floating in space. So just feel lightness in the upper body. Lightness in the upper body. The upper body is floating in space and you're breathing naturally. And you feel the life force moving up your spine, and at the same time you allow all the muscles of your body melting on the bone as you're relaxing completely, 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 completely. And I want you to visualize a glass-like tube that is spamming from your navel to your throat, at the front of the body, along the frontal passage. And using your knowledge, using your imagination, your visualization, I invite you to go inside this tube and just explore this space, moving up and down. You're traveling within that tube that is spamming from the navel to the throat. Just explore freely the space in the frontal channel from the navel to your throat. And now we'll add the awareness of the breath. So as you inhale, you breathe from the navel to your throat. And as you exhale, from the throat to the navel. So with each breath in, the awareness in the breath ascend up the frontal passage from the navel to your throat. And with each exhalation, the breath and the awareness descend down the frontal passage from the throat to the navel. So with each breath in, the awareness ascends up the frontal passage. And with each exhalation, the awareness descends down from the throat to the navel. So just continue this on your own. Navel to throat and throat to navel. Continue to practice this with one focused mind, breathing up and down the frontal passage. Continue navel to throat and throat to navel. So if you're more clairvoyant, you may want to visualize prana in the form of a golden light or a golden liquid. So now you have the breath, the awareness, and also prana ascending and descending from the navel to throat and throat to navel. So as you inhale, you have the breath, you have the awareness and prana in the form of a golden light ascending from your navel to your throat. And then as you exhale, you have the breath, the awareness and prana descending from throat to navel. So you can visualize a golden light or a golden liquid ascending up and down the frontal passage together with the breath and the awareness. Navel to throat and throat to navel breathing. As you visualize prana in the form of a golden light or a golden liquid ascending and descending up and down the frontal passage. Do not get lost into your thoughts. One focused mind. Put all your concentrated awareness on this practice as you're breathing up and down the frontal passage. And if you get lost into your thoughts, which happens from time to time, just get back on your practice. Navel to throat and throat to navel breathing along the frontal passage together with the prana. And now we'll add the mantra Soham. So along with the breath, the awareness and prana ascending up and down the frontal passage. As you inhale, chant the mantra So from navel to throat. And as you exhale, chant the mantra Hum from throat to navel. So now you have the breath, you have the awareness, you have prana in the form of a golden light, and you have the mantra So Hum that is ascending and descending up and down the frontal passage. So from navel to throat, Hum from throat to navel. So Hum. Continue this, chanting mentally the mantra So from navel to throat, Hum from throat to navel, along with visualizing the prana, along with breathing up and down the frontal passage. The breath is long, slow, and relaxed. Navel to throat and throat to navel. So from navel to throat, Hum from throat to navel. One focused mind on the breath up and down the frontal passage. So from navel to throat, Hum from throat to navel. Stay connected with your practice. Do not get lost into your thoughts. Just get back on the practice. So from navel to throat, Hum from throat to navel. Continue this with full awareness. You have the breath, the awareness, prana, and the mantra So Hum, ascending and descending up and down the frontal passage. And cease chanting the mantra So Hum. Cease visualizing the prana in the form of a golden light. And cease breathing up and down the frontal passage. And slowly come back to the natural breath. Come back to the natural ingoing and outgoing breath. Let the breath come back to its natural state. In and out of the nostrils. And if you're using a mudra, release your mudra. Observing the change in vibration, the change in energy as you release the mudra. And bring your awareness behind the breastbone, in front of your spine. There's a vibration. A vibration that is symbolically represented by a small flame of light. Concentrate on this small flame of light. And as you put all your concentrate awareness on that small flame of light, feel its vibration. The small flame of light symbolically represents your higher self, your divine self, this higher vibration of yourself. Feel its energy. From this small flame of light emanates energy of peace, energy of love, energy of compassion, energy of contentment, and energy of abundance. This is who you are deep within. And these qualities emanate from your divine self. Feel these qualities spreading throughout your whole being, as if you're still you, but more wisdom, more lightness, more light. This is who you are deep within. When I'm aware of my divine self, I'm totally relaxed. I just have to follow the flow, the radiation, the creative energy, which easily and effortlessly is pouring forth from my divine consciousness. I'm not aware. I'm not in the flow. So this is the meditation that I often do when I need to come back to my heart. I will put the link. I have written a small article explaining all the benefits of this meditation. And so if you want to read about it, I will put the link. I hope you enjoy this meditation. Namaste.